Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Torio, and in this video I am going to show you how to build this easy and efficient super smelter. Let's get straight into it. So the materials you're going to need for the farm are these. I will also list them on the screen right now and in the description if you want to use that list. So let's take everything. Also I brought some tools. Also you will need some building blocks. This isn't the exact amount, you will probably need less. But anyway, we've got some, and you're also going to need obviously some fuel and something to smelt. You're mostly going to need fuel. So the first thing you're going to need to do is put an output chest. Let's say right here. Perfect. Now you're going to need to go 17 hoppers. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17. That means that without this one, all of these will have furnaces on them. Let's do that right now. You can also obviously make it bigger, like you can put maybe 32 or even more furnaces, but this is just a simple version. As you can see, all of these hoppers have furnaces on top of them except this one, and that is okay. That's what's supposed to happen. So now you're going to need to put hoppers in the back of the furnaces and also on top. So let's do that. So now that you have placed all your hoppers, you're supposed to stay with 2 hoppers. We have placed all of these hoppers. The hoppers in the back are pointing into to the furnaces, and also the top ones, but they're pointing down. Perfect. Now let's put a block right here on the edge. You will see a block here and a block here, and then we want to put 6 rails, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3, and then also 1 2 3 here, and these need to be power rails. And now you can put all the other rails until you reach the final 3 ones, and then you should put power rails. You need to have at least 1 powered rail here and 1 powered rail here, and you could also make all of these powered rails. It's your choice. It depends on where you're at your world, because powered rails are not that cheap. So after you've placed the top line, place also the bottom one and all the regular rails. And now to power these, you want to put a redstone block right there, and that will power both, and the minecart can go here without a problem. And here you want to put it on the 3rd block at least. You can't put it more, because if you want to put only 1 rail, you need to figure something out, because soon will be a contraption that will prevent you from putting it here, because it will ruin it. Next thing you're going to need to do is put another block here and a block on top of it and diagonally as such. And here what you want to do is put the detector rail, but because we need at least 1 more rail, let's take it from here. You're going to need a rail to make it work. You're going to need to put a detector rail right there, and then another rail just temporary, and then you can remove it here. That means that the detector rail will point upwards and diagonally, and once we break it, it can stay there. Now make sure you do not break this block, because if you do, that will ruin it and you will have to put it back together again, and that could cause some issues. So now let's do it again. Now make sure you on the second one that you put the rail on the top before the detector rail, because otherwise it will ruin this rail. So good, now we've done that. What you want to do is build 2 blocks to the side like this, and then place a comparator like this, and also here, and also a comparator pointing into it in the other mode. You just put a comparator and press on it right click. Now in these comparators you want to point a hopper into each one and put 2 items into each hopper. It doesn't matter which item, you just need to have 2 items there. Perfect. Now you need to put a block right there that the comparator is pointing into, and also on this side, and on the side of that block next to the second comparator, you're going to need to put a torch and a torch here, And on top of that torch, you're going to want to put a sticky piston. And it should extend. And then you're going to need to put a block on each end of it. Perfect. Now, build another block. So the rail pointing upwards is on this block, and there's another block above it. And then you're going to need to put two double chests to be exact. One here and one here. This one is going to be for the fuel, and this one is going to be for the things you want to smelt. So now, before we can finish, what you're going to need to do is you want to put a button right here. That is the block that has a torch in it. That is because that the minecart here will leave as soon as there's a certain amount of items, and if you have less than that amount of items, it won't leave. And this torch makes it so that you can make it leave. You can just make the piston extend backwards and then extend forwards, so the minecart can go. Also, I forgot to replace the rail here. So now you can build a platform here. You also will need to place a button right here on this block, and you can make a floor here, and from here it's your design. You can do whatever you want. You could close it up. Make sure you don't interfere with any of the blocks here. You can just make a wall around it. Great. So now that is basically it for the super smelter. This is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. It truly does help me out a ton, and I truly do appreciate it. And until next time, goodbye.